So you know how, okay, if I have a carbon with a hydrogen attached, how many electrons are shown in this picture? Do you know?
I don't know how many carbons.
So I'm not showing the other bonds in this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, just between these two, there are 2 electrons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that because what's carbon's atomic number?
So carbon's atomic number is 6.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So carbon has 2 electrons on its inner shell. Hydrogen has 1 on its inner shell. Then carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4 on its outer shell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so to make hydrogen happy, it shares one of its electrons with hydrogen. Okay. And then it'll be sharing probably like a couple more hydrogens and make methane. Okay. So there are 2 electrons there. Okay. Whenever, like for NAD plus picking it up, what it's doing is these electrons are going and attaching. And so it's basically like, so I'll have my NAD plus right here, and just kind of picture the bond, if you will, just shifting like this, and then attaching, okay? So now the 2 electrons are here. And this is no longer positive, but it's now NADH.
Okay.
Okay, that's as best as I can do without going into an organic chemistry lecture.
Oh, that's okay. So, CH, like what, because it mentions CH2, it's like the most energetic, like it's more energetic than like OH, and, oh no, I was just saying stuff
Carbon and hydrogen bond, I don't know why they would say it's more energetic.
I mean, like it has more energy than...
Yeah. Do you know where you were reading that from?
I was on the quiz, like the practice quiz. Okay, here it is. Which bond holds the greatest amount of chemical potential energy? And it was CH.
I don't know how you're supposed to know that.
I have no clue how I would know that either.
Who do you have again?
Anderson. And he provided like additional reading, and it was on the additional reading, but he said it was optional, and so I guess it's not so optional if these are the kind of questions that are going to test. But so anyway, yeah. And then this was the 2 electrons, 1 proton, 1.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's okay.
Did you know that it was a 1 proton?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, but you weren't sure on
I thought
the
it was 1
electrons.
proton, 1 electron because that's what H is and picks up the H, but I didn't know about the 2 electrons.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess, well, a lot of my questions kind of stem from this, but now that I'm here. Okay. Okay. This is where I had a question about substrate level phosphorylation because I didn't really get this one. It says, let's see, which of these is false? So A is true. C is true. So I think it was B that was, or no, D that was false.
Okay, do you want to go through them all by step?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does the very first one say?
Pyruvate will accept a proton and 2 electrons from NADH and become lactate. I only knew that because, like, I know that pyruvate can turn into lactate, but I didn't know the whole proton, 2 electrons thing.
Did you remember that happened to turn it?
So NAD becomes NAD plus to go from pyruvate to lactate?
NADH becomes NAD plus, so it's going to give that hydrogen and 2 electrons back.
Where's the hydrogen and 2 electrons going to go?
Onto a pyruvate molecule. That molecular structure change is what turns into lactate.
Okay, so NAD is the lactate part?
This is lactate. So pyruvate, 3 carbons, and what is it? Is it an OH? I think it's a double bond to the oxygen with hydrogen out here, and then it donates the hydrogen back, which turns it into an OH. 2 hydrogens back. Yeah.
So NADH just gives pyruvate hydrogen?
Yes.
Okay.
So it changes its molecular structure. So, because this is the part that that you should have known.
I did not know that.
Is NADH, because so you have glycolysis, gives you pyruvate. If there's no oxygen, it goes that way. This happens to make lactate. If there is oxygen, then you have the O2 comes, you have CO2, NAD plus, NADH, and CoA, to form acetyl-CoA. But that's the part that you should know for lactic acid fermentation.
Okay.